Sanibonani, igama lami uSipho and I'm back with another video. So I'm back with another controversial topic. My take is I think the Afrikaners, the Boers, the Trekkers love South Africa more than 80% of the Africans. I mean, they love South Africa, like the land, the culture here. More than 80% of the Africans love South Africa because of what they benefit from it. More than loving people, the culture. That's why they don't really collaborate with us. They don't fight the struggle we're fighting when they come here. They oppose the struggle we fight, then call us lazy, xenophobic, and all that stuff. And yeah, that's what it goes about. And what I can say about the Boers, that they love this land. I don't think Boers love black South Africans, because I think 50% of black South Africans really don't love South Africa as a land. Like, they really don't love it that much. They are like most of other Africans. But if you love this land, if you love like South Africa and its history and its people and its diversity and its culture, you will know that the Boers South African love South Africa more than most black South Africans. You know, if we loved this country as black South Africans, we wouldn't let it deteriorate in our faces like that. We wouldn't let our communities be stinky like that. And we are no longer in apartheid era. We wouldn't let our economy be grabbed by Pakistanis if we really loved this country. If we love this country, we would know the history. That Boers are not the ones who came here to colonize and take everything and leave. Boers were settlers, are settlers. They knew that they would, whatever it takes, whether it's through peace or war, but they've promised to make this land one of their home. Even their ambitions was that to control it, and still is. But all they knew that they had to leave South Africa because they were once colonized in South Africa by the British. Let's not forget that. After the Anglo-Boer War, the Boers were defeated. But even they were defeated, they've exposed the British power to be on decline. They exposed their determination of their love for this land, you know. Then they were colonized together with us. Then they got their independence with time. And throughout the process, they've created the Broeder Bond. They've created so many things to show their patriot. So I think they don't like this country on what it represents, based on what most of black people represent. They don't represent any patriotism. They don't represent that. They don't represent that. So Mina, I understand why. And if you could understand that the Boers really love this country, you would understand the technology, everything they invented during their era. You would understand that South Africa is a first world, like it by now it would be the first world country, thriving for all. But, it's a topic we don't ready to talk about. I think most black South African hate South Africa. I don't think they hate. They are ignorant. They are ignorant of where they are. That's why some people would even think they need to be pushed. They don't realize how blessed they are. I've said it in the video that it's only us who haven't realized the blessing we have. The Boers, I can repeat it, they love South Africa. So I think it's best to collaborate with them than to segregate. It's best to be friends than to be enemies, because we are already glued together. There's no way we are already one thing. We are already South Africa. We need to try to find a way to be together, to learn to build one thing. But it only starts with us. We can't go there as beggars, as black people. We can't be respected by anyone going there as beggars, as entitled people. We deserve this. We deserve this. We need to work, guys. We need to form a unity amongst us first. Show that. But all I'm saying is we are best friend. Worse as enemies. I think if it was during apartheid, but not as a system, but apartheid as economy, as South Africa how it thrived during that time, I think Elon Musk wouldn't need to be in America, because the race was South Africa was in between that race. He wouldn't need to go abroad too. He wouldn't see that need. He would have accomplished everything he would have here. But some would disagree. I think apartheid as a system, it's fucked up. It's not sustainable, I think, but their system of economy, of investments, of how South Africa was run was, because people had jobs back then. Everybody in my family, I know everybody had jobs. Everybody had jobs. My uncles, everybody. They would tell me that I would move from this job to that job. There was jobs everywhere. It was rare for you not to have a job. In that manner, you can see that, okay, the system as apartheid to divide people was bad. But if there's jobs for everybody, for most of the people, then there's a chance for us to thrive. If we disconnected only the apartheidness in the system, but implement the ways of investment, the ways of factories, of allowing innovation, don't segregate, don't reverse apartheid, but also allow those white people to be expressive, to be innovative, I think we could go even beyond that. There are many white South Africans who are abroad doing great things abroad. They would have been doing here in the apartheid era. during the era where the Boers were in government. I think that's the topic we need to have a little bit. I'm not saying they are perfect. The apartheid system was fucked up. I think they love South Africa as a country more than most black people. If black people loved South Africa, we wouldn't be having so much dirty township, dirty places everywhere where we don't even see a white person. Why it's very dirty, we can't even develop. We run to their white places. Why we can't develop our own places, why we can't change our neighborhoods, real estate development, architectures. We are in a it's freedom. It's time to be innovative. It's time to be innovative. But what are we doing? What are we doing? We are waiting for the government. The same government will realize that it's not for the people. When are the people waking up and start doing things from them for themselves and realize that they are the one who should be organized, drive the government, not the way around? When are we learning that? Because by now, imikuku, it should have been like 80% done by now. If we were focused, we would have found innovative way to have low cost houses, or even not low cost houses, like something like it's like a room, but maybe 2 room, a mobile room, cheaper. We would have found innovative way to do that, but we stick to the traditional ways because of we can't think, we can't be innovative. We don't love this country. We like seeing these imikuku and feel pity. Yo, I'm the white people. The white people are long gone. They are long gone. They are in their places developing there. Why can't we do that? Why can't we find the different way, the standard of saying, now this is a new standard? If Umkuku was the standard, now this is a new standard. Find an innovative way. Even today, in 30 years, white South African find a freedom from the Boers. Now they were oppressed like that. These mining companies were still in the hands of the British. Abo Anglo-American. Anglo, England. American. Angithi uyezwa. Ngithi uyezwa now. So I think we need lento it start with us. If we can't fund thina businessmen basekasi, we can't have a forum sihlale sibone ukuthi what are we doing for the community, then it's game over. It's game over. If us our businessmen in the community, that's why I need the shops to be back in the hands of the people who are for this country, so that we can talk about it, so that we can organize things in the community. Angithi we are having the monies, everybody, maybe tavern and all these places, all these business places, we donate. Even it could be clipper, 2 clipper. We mark a register, we show that this is the money we have and this is our plan, and we execute. This thing is also gonna help our business grow, because as the place grow, our business grow. Yeah, sure. Alright. So for me, it's like that. And sorry for that, I was serving a customer. So for me, it's like that. That's what I think. I think Bona, when they got their independence, they made sure ukuthi they change. They are for the country. Even their police couldn't bribe a Boer police. Couldn't bribe a Boer police. You still can't. Even no, because when there's a tracker, most they are in private. They are in private security companies because they get paid better and they get treated better, you know. So when Boers come, you know, it's gonna get hectic. Whoever you are, taxi driver, whoever you are, if the Boers guys come, you're gonna see big guys. Big guys. They don't smile with you, they don't just talk stupid stuff with you, they get straight to the point. Our people want ichonjo. Our people want ichonjo. Guys, I don't care if they say bahola ma peanuts. It's not a ma peanuts. Aye, bafethu. If it's more than 10,000, aksama peanuts. You can do many things. You can start a business. Ufuna ukuba rich overnight. You can start a side business on the side, maybe on your whatever, on the side, then be a cop. Because we're tired of this stuff. I'm tired of the bribery. Where's the patriot? Like, where's uthando for the country? Where's uthando for umsebenzi? Where's uthando for ugenza lento yenzayo? For the country yakho, for abantu bakho. Where's the love? That's why I say only the Boers love this country. They still have love for. That's why they say this country, because they love this country. They are the only one complaining because they love this country. They love this country. I see they are complaining coming from the love of this country. They can't let this country die. They can't. They just can't watch this country die because they love this country. They have good memories from this country. So we need to, rise the flag even higher. Make each other proud. Continue the legacy. But the legacy now conclude. Now we need to say just include the black people, include the Indian people, include the colored people in the legacy as core participants.